Rashid Kidwai, because here is what we are learning about the timeline. The talks had not ended. There was no breakdown. In fact, we are being told the centre had already fixed the 6th of October for the meeting of the high-powered committee to discuss all issues posed by the ABL and KDA, both of the organizations that Dr. Nasir Hussain has mentioned here. The centre agreed on the new members of the HPC as proposed by the ABL upon receiving a request for preponement. Some meetings were already being considered for the 25th and 26th, which means that the government was already considering to hold a meeting tomorrow. What then was the need or the catalyst of the violence today? Can one completely ignore the possibility of this being engineered from the background?
Thank you, Padmaja. Padmaja, look, Ladakh is a sensitive border region, so we need to be very careful. I think political parties are being very reckless in doing this tutu meme, which is absolutely, devoid of any kind of substance. If there is a national political party, doing it, then there has to be a proof. It cannot be investigated by Tuhin Sinha or Shahzad Punewala or Sambit Patra. There are, if this is a serious charge, if you're leveling against a responsible national political party, opposition party, which has a lot of history. Now, to say that inciting violence involving Gen Z is wrong, the BJP has to look at its own backyard. What happened, Padmaja? Let me remind you, what happened when JP gave a call of total revolution and asked armed forces, police, paramilitary forces not to obey law. And people who did that at the political level, those who were arrested under visa, they are getting pensioned by the government of many BJP ruled states. So what I'm saying is, this is a history. I'm not taking side whether that was right or wrong. Several political parties that led very violent agitation, like AGP, like even Akali Dal, and they joined hands. They came in mainstream along with the BJP, and they were made, ministers, and they shared power. Look at the conduct of Shiv Sena in Maharashtra. Again, a history of political violence, brutal political violence at times. So this is a thing the BJP must understand, that it is not about present. When we talk about, political violence, it has a past, it has a present, and unfortunately, it will have a future. Now, about Ladakh, coming back to your core question, we need to be far more sensitive and go by facts rather than, settling a political score. I think this is where the BJP is wrong in being reckless. If there is any element that suggests that Mr. Rahul Gandhi is being anti-national or helping this thing,
are you saying, sir, that the presence of two congressmen in the middle of all of this conflagration is a complete coincidence?
That's possible. That's possible because that person is a resident of Ladakh. How do you establish the connect in the conspiracy theory?